while I make this bread. Can I give you some tea? So, have you ever heard the story of how I got here and how I married Boaz? Oh, let me tell you, it was quite the ordeal. I'm so happy now, but just a few years ago, oh man, I was at the lowest point ever. I just thought, oh, my life is just horrible and awful, and oh. So let me tell you, when I was a teenager, I lived in Moab, and this Jewish family, they moved into our land, and there was a mom and a dad and these two boys. They were like, they might have been 19 and 20, and my sister Oprah and I, we just thought those boys were so nice looking. They had black curly hair and big brown eyes, and they had beautiful smiles and white teeth. They were really handsome. They're the kind of boys you want to make babies with. So anyway, we married into that family. I married one son, and my sister married the other one. And our mother-in-law was Naomi. And she still lives with me. I'm sure you've met her before. She's such a nice person, and she's such a good mother-in-law. So upbeat and so faithful. And she worshiped one God that she believed was the God of the world. And where I came from, we made graven images and stuff, and we worshiped that. Well, anyway, one day, her husband, my father-in-law, he up and died. Oh, Naomi was so sad. Did you know the word Naomi means pleasant? Well, she was so sad that she changed her name to Mara, and that means bitter. She just thought she got a bad deal. And then Oprah's husband died, and then mine died, and it was just awful. I mean, you know, a woman isn't worth anything without a man. We had no men to take care of us. And Naomi she told me, you go back to your home. It wasn't that she didn't love me. She didn't think she had anything to offer me. She said to me, you know, even if I got pregnant today and had a son, you'd have to wait 16, 20 years for him to grow up. There's just nothing I can give you. And so then, so she just kept on telling us to leave, so Oprah did leave. And I'm Ruth, huh? Naomi gave Oprah a kiss and a hug, and off she went, and then I gave Naomi a kiss and a hug, and then I said, I can't leave you. Her personality before she became bitter, she's just inspiring to be around, and I said, I just can't leave you. Wherever you go, I will go. Whoever your God is will be my God. Whoever your people are will be my people. And I told her, wherever you die, that's where I will die. So we had to trudge along in the desert, and then we finally got to the outskirts of Bethlehem. And the custom here, as you know, is if someone has a field, you harvest your stuff, and then you let the poor people come in and glean it. And so I was gleaning the field, and then I told Naomi, I said, you know, the owner of that field is Boaz. And Naomi said, oh, he's a relative of my dead husband. You should get to know him better. And so, here, do you want a piece of apple? She wanted me to flirt with him and stuff. Well, I didn't want to do anything like a sleazy woman would do, but I'd always make sure he could see me, and I was always proper, but always making sure I was within his sight. And he told his other workers, he said, you leave that Ruth alone. Don't molest her or bother her or anything. And then Naomi told me I should ask him to marry me. And I was like, what? But she said, because he was a relative, he had an obligation to marry me. Well, I liked him, and he actually really liked me because he saw I was a hard worker, and he saw how nice I was to Naomi, so he respected. And, oh, I was going to do something here, but I need to clean my hands. So, anyway, long story short is Boaz and I got married, and Boaz has been a wonderful provider. I have jewelry that I can wear now, and anyway, we have this little boy, Obed, and for those of you that don't know, Obed is King David's grandfather. And thank you for listening.